Welcome back to Song Development. It's a short series I'm doing on developing songs, and this is a song called Wild Rose, written by my wife. Last time I went over the first step, which is just finding a vibe for the song, and the next step, step 2, is to hammer out the arrangement of the song. That's something that's kind of been my forte here in Nashville for all the time I've lived here, is arranging songs for other artists and for other producers, and that's something I'm kind of gifted at, and that's the step I'm at now with this song called Wild Rose. Again, this is a song for my wife, and it's a personal song about her hometown in Calgary and Alberta, and this is we found out last time we wanted to take it into a bluegrass vein. So I'm going to play a little bit of the demo that was sent to us, so you can once again just hear kind of where I'm starting from, and then I'll show you the differences of kind of where I took things.
Missed a lot from here in Tennessee. My grandma growing old and my nephew knowing me. Their photos trigger memories of the Rockies in my veins, the foothills of Alberta where my younger heart remains. Suddenly I'm breathing in the mountain air, and I got this lonesome longing to be there. And I know that you wish I didn't have to leave, and it feels like I've turned my back on my beliefs. But the truth is, as sure as warm Chinook winds blow, that I'm still the small town girl you've always known. And even though this is the life I chose, you know that I'll always be your wild rose.
So there's kind of the verse, B section, chorus section of the song, which is the majority of the song, and I just expanded on that. Now, one of the steps we had to make was this key was nowhere near the key it needed to be in, so we adjusted the key. Actually, I went up, I took the part that I played before, the acoustic guitar part, and transposed it up 6 steps to be in the right spot for Jessica's voice. And we even cut her vocal, her scratch vocal, 2 times in 2 different keys to kind of see which one felt best for this song. So here's the acoustic part. After being transposed. And you'll remember that's similar to what I played on the first one. I played it in a lower octave, and it sounds a little higher, more like a high string guitar now. This is all good enough for me because I'm going to replace these parts with real players on this particular stuff. Now, I do lots of demos for people, and I can do a great fake guitar, and a lot of times that ends up being what they want to keep. For this particular thing, I'm going to get real players, and it's an extra expense, but it's well worth it in the long run. So I'll just play a little bit of everything I got up to this point. I'll play like the intro of I'll start right before the verse, and then let you hear where it's at with the arrangement. Now, what I did is I had to straighten out several of the chords. Some of them just didn't work in a bluegrass vein that was played on the piano. So I kind of just straightened a few of those out and made it just a little more in the vein of bluegrass.
I missed a lot from here in Tennessee.
here.
I know that you wish I didn't have to leave. Does it feel like I've turned my back on my beliefs? The truth is, as sure as one Chinook winds blow, I'm still the small town girl you've always known. And even though this is the life I chose, you know that I'll always be your wild rose.
So that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of the direction that the arrangement took. And another difference toward the end of the song, one that kind of sticks out, is in the demo they did an instrumental section which led into a bridge which led into an out chorus. I flipped that around. I felt like it needed to go right into the bridge, like a little instrumental part, right, a very short one, then right into the bridge, and then we'd have a full chorus of instrumental with all the instruments I'm going to have on here, the real players, which is be violin, guitar, dobro, probably banjo. I mean, I'm going to kind of go all out with the real players on this song. So anyway, here's the original demo. Let me back that up just a skosh.
Your wild rose.
Instrumental.
And I don't have regrets. I ain't struck
Bridge.
oil yet. And I'll just keep on building something that's worth leaving behind. And I know.
So here's what I ended up doing, and I changed a bit of the chords. I heard in my head it going to this minor chord right into the bridge section, and so I just kind of went with it. I do take some liberties sometimes on when I arrange a song, and it depends on who I'm working for and what I'm doing. On this kind of stuff, I kind of got carte blanche because, hey, I'm her husband. But anyway, here's what I ended up doing with the bridge.
You know that I'll always be your wild rose, wild rose. I don't have regrets, might not have struck oil yet, but I'll just keep on building something that's worth leaving behind.
Instrument. Little dobro. Maybe have the fiddle do the first half of the solo. Dobro take over here. I don't know. I'm kind of going to sort that out before I send it to the players.
I know that you wish I didn't have to leave. Does it feel like I've turned my back on my beliefs? The
sketch of the whole song, and that's step 2 is coming up with an arrangement, and step 3 will be overdubs with live players. So thanks for tuning in. I hope this is helpful to some of y'all. Bye bye.